Yay! So this is going to be extremely delayed. Like ridiculously delayed. Now how do I see the chat? This maybe? Hey there, Red Rocket. Can you hear me? I hope that you can hear me fine. Yay, some people from, Sweet. Good, I'm glad that you guys can hear me. Excuse all of this yellowness and the low definition. I'm on a 720p video camera that's literally like 10 some years old. So sorry about that, and I don't quite know how to use OBS and this whole live streaming thing, because the only times that I've ever done it is off of here. So I've got you guys pulled up on a separate window, so I see what you guys are seeing, and that's what I'm going to be looking at the chat in. Sorry, I was reading. I can't read and talk at the same time. It doesn't look bad? Well, that's good. It will eventually look better because I am going to be getting a different webcam, because I think I'm going to be doing this every month. And also, I'm going to be getting a backdrop thing, so that'll be pretty cool. But right now, let's go ahead and do my little intro here. And that was my little intro. So yay for intros. Alright, so the intro I actually made to be the intro of all my videos. However, I don't do intros anymore. Not like that anyway. So that goes on to some videos that aren't really reviews and stuff. But main reason for tonight's stream, might as well get into it here, is 1,000 subscribers, and it's been 3 years, actually over 3 years, that I've been doing YouTube, and it's crazy because literally, guys, like at the beginning of this year, I think I was at like 500 or 600 subscribers, and I'm already at 1,000. Like, what the heck happened? Let me tell you what happened. Nick Nimmin happened. I just started kind of paring down what I was doing reviews on at the probably about late of last year. I started really kind of paring down and getting into doing what I'm doing now, which is mainly grooming products and such, and with the occasional tool or whatever, just filler content, I guess, because I don't always have enough products to do reviews for the whole month worth of, you know, things like mustache wax and beard stuff and all that kind of fun stuff. So I do filler content, like I did a review or a how to apply beard oil and balms and a how to apply mustache wax here a couple weeks ago. And yeah, guys, this whole hitting 1,000 is freaking crazy. Like, it's 1,000 people that like watching my content, and that's like at least 400 people that like watching the content that I'm doing now, because that's what they subscribed to when I was doing the content that I'm doing now. And that to me is just really crazy. What else is really crazy is watching my delay on the screen here and then seeing the actual thing over here on OBS. Sorry, I will get this all figured out here eventually. And I would like to say hello to Red Rocket, Russell's, Taiwaz TV. Sorry, I don't know how you say that one. And I see that Cherie's Mystery. I don't even know if I said that right or not. But thank you guys for all coming in here and checking out my live stream. I am not only going to be doing this, is not just a one-time thing either. I'm also planning on doing this every month, because once a month, because not only am I going to be like the red wine dude. I don't drink wine, so I don't know. Sorry about that, mystery. But it's sorry, I kind of lost track reading the chat over here and forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm not just doing this once for 1,000 subscribers. I'm planning on doing this every month for products, because what I'm going to be doing is telling you guys what products I was reviewing this month, so that people kind of know what to expect in future Friday reviews. And I'm also going to be going over what I am using now, or what I'm going to be using this month. Maybe not now, but I'm probably not going to be having a perfectly set schedule, because I have fire meetings and stuff like that that sometimes ends up on the 1st, so can't really do that. But my goal is within the first 7 days of a month I will do a live stream. So yeah, I'm kind of excited, and I don't have a you know, little party cone hat thing. So for right now, my little celebratory 1,000 subscriber hat will be the only thing that I could find. It's close enough to the 4th of July, right? I think it works. So, yeah, let's see here. I think Red Rocket Russell's asked me earlier, what's it like to hit 1,000 subscribers? It's crazy. It is really crazy. Like I said, I honestly never expected to get to 1,000. I never really expected to get to a couple hundred. I pretty much expected to maybe get 10 subscribers when I first started. And the reason why I started YouTube was because I wanted to learn the editing programs that are on Linux. All my videos, all my thumbnails, all my art, everything like that is done on a Linux computer, and is all done in a free program. For my video stuff, I use a program called Kdenlive. It has a few bugs, but once you kind of get used to them, and on newer computers, you can, those bugs have pretty much gotten worked out. I have an older computer, so unfortunately there's some issues there, and I don't have that great a graphics card and stuff, so things are kind of, you know, I'm kind of behind on that kind of stuff. However, yes, I'm a nerd. Thank you very much. But I don't know if that's because of the hat or because I'm on Linux. I'm on Linux because I hate Windows. Because Windows to me is just cluttered of a bunch of junk that I don't need or want, and it always breaks on me. Linux, I have less problems. It still breaks on me every now and then. However, it's not that bad. Mystery. That's a good one. Are we the biggest fans besides the one behind you? I'll get into the biggest fans here in a little bit, because I do have a little list of people that I want to thank, and I will get to that here shortly. However, back to Linux. So everything is done on Kdenlive, and I got used to that program, and I can do most of everything on there that I want to do. There's some things that I would like to do, and I'll probably eventually have to upgrade, or not upgrade, but downgrade to a Windows computer, just so that I can have a few things that, a few of the programs that I can't get on the Linux. I could do things to get those programs, but I'd rather not. But anyways, the other program that I use a lot is GIMP. That is what I do all of my thumbnails, all of my channel art. That's what I do everything on. And it's really simple to get used to. It's basically Photoshop 5 years ago. However, you can get add-ons and stuff to make it Photoshop now, and it's free. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a program that does a good job with photo manipulation and to make your thumbnails and stuff on, I highly suggest trying out GIMP. And sorry, the hat was getting itchy on my bald head, and let's face it, everybody likes to see this anyway, right? Let me read the chat here real quick. Thank you very much, you do it, and thank you for stopping by, even though that it's just a short time. Yes, Red Rocket, sorry. You should really try GIMP again, and it does take a little bit of a curveball. However, there are a lot of videos on YouTube to learn how to use GIMP a little bit better, and yeah, it's surprisingly easy, especially when you're just doing simple things like thumbnails and stuff like that. The dome rules? Yes, it does. Bald is beautiful. Anybody that says otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. But now to get to the boring stuff that most of you guys probably really won't care about. However, that's going to be pretty much what the main part of the show is going to be from here on out. So this month in the mustache, I was using Captain Fawcett's Mustache Wax. This was a pretty good wax, and definitely on the stronger side. I've got a review coming up of this here in the next couple of weeks. In the goatee this month, I was using Profit and Tools. I used their beard balm as well as their beard oil. The beard oil review should be coming out this Friday, and the beard balm is already out. So if you guys, want to take a look at that, you guys can go ahead and do that. And then I was also using, for shaving my face, not my head, just my face, I was using Gibbs Sharp Dressed Mane. And it's definitely, it's a gel, it's a shave gel, which is definitely different from me because I'm used to using, the canisters or like shave soap. And so this one, I'm not sure when it's going to come out yet. I haven't recorded the review yet, but yeah, it's a pretty decent product. And I also used Man Wash by Gibbs as well. I'm not used to using liquid body soap, and I found out that I ended up having to get one of those little floofy, girly things that goes in the shower because, well, otherwise it just didn't foam up, or I wasn't able to wash my whole body. I ended up using a lot of this without having one of those, so that worked out pretty well. I forgot, the Profit and Tools, the beard oil also came with this nifty little brush or comb. I don't really use these much because, I don't know, I just prefer the smaller combs. Now, I am, yes, a loofah. Yeah, no, I do not use a straight razor. I actually use a safety razor. I don't trust myself with a straight razor, to be honest with you. So right now I've just been using a cheaper safety razor. They are much cheaper. Everybody, men and women, if you haven't tried a safety razor yet, I highly suggest trying one. You can get some much cheaper than what you might think, and one blade is like 5 cents, and you can buy like 100 blades and it'll last you a year. So definitely check out the definitely check out the safety razors next time that you're at a store, because, well, they're a whole lot cheaper than buying the plastic things. Kennick, I don't do anything for a living. Unfortunately, due to migraines and some other personal things, I'm actually currently on disability, and I am doing everything that I can to get off of that. It's a slow process, but I am trying to figure that out and figure out the direction of my life. Roberta, where what? You guys are delayed like 30 seconds or so, or 25 seconds or so, so you guys need to be a little bit specific when you say a one-word question, because I'm not gonna understand that. Eventually I'll get it figured out, I swear. Oh, a safety razor. You can get them at Walmart. I believe any Walgreens, I think, even carries some of them. You probably saw that one for sale that is like as seen on TV from the guys at the pawn shop, from the Pawn Stars. It's a pretty standard cheap razor, so you guys could definitely try that out at first if you wanted to. Yeah, Walgreens you can definitely get it at too. I'm not sure if you can get them at Sally's. I guess you would probably know, being as how you go there to get hair cutting supplies all the time. But now on to this month's products that I'm going to be using. Dan just went live. So in other words, I'm losing subscribers. Or not subscribers, I'm losing viewers. That's fine. Don't blame you guys if you guys want to head over there. But I am going to be talking about the next products that I'm using, and check this out. This is a beard oil from Gibbs. Gotta love the top hat. This thing's cool. Oh, cool. He's doing a 10K giveaway. That's pretty cool. Alright. Thanks, Red Rocket. And anybody else who is sticking around. But yeah, check this out. This thing is so cool. I love this. Yeah, this is a beard oil, I do believe. And I will also be using their beard balm aid. Let's see what this stuff smells like. It's got a kind of a shower or a soap scent. It's actually pretty pleasant. That's pretty cool. Let's see if it says what scent it is. Oh, I guess the scent is the Black Kodiak. It's not a strong scent, which is definitely good, because migraines and strong scents don't really go well together. Citrus, no, it's more of a soap. Oh, hang on one second, I can tell you. Let's see here. Shea and coconut butter is deeply conditioned, while coconut, sweet almond, and grapefruit or grapeseed oils smooth the cuticle, leaving your beard calm and collected. Let's see what the ingredients are here real quick. Yeah, no, I'll have to look into it a little bit more to see exactly what the scent is, but it's definitely good. Yeah, I'm not going to taste it. I mean, I could, because most of what is in it, I believe, is all natural, but not going to. And then I've also got a few things from my friends over at Wet Shaving Products. I did a beard balm and mustache wax review for them a couple months back, and I sent them a little bit of update, and they said, hey, let us send you more stuff. So I'm always happy to review more stuff. Describe the smell better, please. Sorry, I can't. I'm horrible at describing things. No, it's not musk either. I'm not sure. I'll look into it. Watch the review and it should say what it smells like. Or it'll say exactly what I just said. It smells like soap. This here is the aftershave I will be using from WSP. This is a tonic splash called Matterhorn. And let's see if I can tell you guys what it smells like. Oh, cologne. Well, that's an easy one to describe. That one actually smells pretty good. Strong cologne, mind you, but cologne nonetheless. Speaking of cologne, WSP decided to send me solid cologne. This stuff is definitely different. I don't wear much cologne, but this one is definitely manly. It's black vetiver. Vetiver is definitely one of those scents that you know when you smell it. Kind of almost has kind of a little bit of a piney smell to it. Pretty good. And cologne is not a smell. It is. It smells a lot like generic cologne, I guess. Not generic in a bad way, but, you know. Kind of like bod. Yes, like a Jaguar. This one here is tobacco vanilla, and it definitely has a small scent of vanilla. Actually, quite a bit of vanilla, with just a hint of tobacco. And it says to apply this to the, let's see here, what's the directions? Apply it to the pulse points is what it says. So I guess, you know, here, here, and here. I don't know. I don't know if that really does anything or not, but they do smell pretty good. I'm going to end up having to try to ask some of my female friends what one they like better and what they think that it smells like. Not that I really have a lot of female friends, but the few that I do have, I'll have to ask them what they think of this solid cologne. It is definitely different, that's for sure. And then to shave with, WSP really hooked me up this month, and I will be using a sample size of their rustic shaving soap tobacco, as well as their barbershop. And these are actually a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be for being sample size, or what they consider travel size, which is actually pretty cool, because you definitely don't want to have to be bringing a whole big thing of, you know, big thing of shaving soap with you whenever you go someplace. So something like this would definitely come in handy. I'm definitely going to have to see how well it works with mixing, you know, getting the lather out of a little 1 ounce tin. However, they smell very good, and this one definitely smells like tobacco. And so yeah, I'll definitely be trying these two out this month as well, starting probably next time that I shave, which will probably be tomorrow or the day after. And then to clean my stanky body and armpits with, they also sent Real Manly Soap. And it smells soapy. It's their barbershop scent, as you can see, and it pretty much smells like what their imitation or what their version of barbershop is. Every company kind of has a different scent for barbershop and stuff, so it's kind of hard to explain exactly what it smells like. Let's see if it says what fragrance or what exactly is the fragrance here. Nope, does not say exactly what fragrance or what's in the fragrance because, well, it's barbershop. And then last but not least, you'll wait for the review personally. That's good. Remember guys, this is all just first, you know, what I think of the scents on this stuff. Last but not least, I am going with Expedition Strength Mustache Wax by Captain Fawcett's. And this stuff is definitely a much harder and thicker mustache wax. I mean, that's me pushing as hard as I can with my nail. And so I'm definitely probably going to have to be using the blow dryer to warm this up and to apply it. Because it is extremely thick. Let's just kind of even out the other side of the mustache here. But I definitely believe that, I mean, you guys saw just a little bit that I took right there, and it's already, my mustache is already looking better. How about that? Yeah, this stuff's going to hold really good. It's going to be a pain to put together, or to put on, but it's hard for me to tell you what scent this is because it... Oh, sandalwood. It's a very, very light sandalwood. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be interested to see how much of a pain it's going to be to actually apply a lot of this, or enough to, you know, keep it under control. But so far, it looks like it's not going to really be that much. Mind you, this has not been in my pocket. It has not been, you know, being warmed up in my hands at all either. So that is just at room temperature. And that's going to make a big difference when you're removing a wax, especially a strong wax like this one. So now for a few thank yous. Because, well, I think that even if they're not on stream, which most of them are not, actually none of them are on stream right now, I think that they all deserve a wonderful thank you, because the first people that I'm going to thank are people that have been on my comments and on videos and stuff for quite a while. The first one is MFK30. He does putty reviews. If you guys got kids and you want to, you know, see what good putty is for them to play with, or maybe you're an adult and you like stress reliever putties or just to play with them yourself, definitely check out MFK30. He also does a few other unboxings of things like little scary dolls, like he did a Chucky doll and stuff like that. I don't think that you're actually 1,000. I hate to tell you. Because silly putty, yeah, pretty much. He does reviews of that kind of stuff. Red Rocket, I think that I actually hit 1,000. You're very close in there though. If you're not 1,000, You are? I guess it probably would be right on your end. So if you say that you're 1,000th, you are. So thank you for that. So you deserve a thank you as well. Yeah, I don't, YouTube lags so far behind with subscribers and stuff. Although, since I hit 1,000, I've already hit 1,015. Like, what? That was like 4 days ago, or 3 or 4 days ago that I hit 1,000. I'm already got 15 more. So that's why I actually waited to do this live stream until I got around the 1,010, 1,015. Because if I get a few people that drop off, I'm still in that 1,000. So it's not too bad of a thing. Not sure, but let's argue. We'll argue off stream there, Red Rocket. But another person that I would like to thank, and I'm probably going to screw this one up too, is Patrick Urumi. And he sometimes does like just little, funny faces and a thumbs up or something like that in the comment section. But it still counts as a comment. So I'm good with that. Tim Kennedy is freaking awesome. He commented on a ton of my videos in the past. Along with Madman Gaming, he has also done quite a few comments on a few videos of mine. And then off of YouTube help, people that have helped me out a lot off of YouTube would be Joshua Sloan. He is the person that helped me, well, pretty much he did my website for me. And if you didn't know, I have a website. Go check it out. It's 30dayreviews.com. Go figure. Actually, I have to give him credit for the name as well. Because I used to be My Random Reviews 411. Nobody was going to remember that. There was no way that I was going to get to this mark at 1,000 with that name. Because, well, I wasn't doing random reviews anymore. Like I said, when I first started this channel, I was just going to do reviews of random things around my house or things that I've owned for a while, and so therefore my random reviews worked. But I started paring down, started getting much more serious about seeing what I could do with the YouTube platform, and I was like, hey, I need a new name. And Joshua Sloan was like, hey, I know, how about 30-day reviews? And I was like, well, I don't know, because I'm not supposed to have a number in there and stuff. And he goes, well, I just bought the URL. And then a couple of days passed and I thought about it a lot, and I was like, you know what, I like it. So changed everything. He set me up with the website. I've had that now for a little while, and yeah, it's awesome. He really helped me out. And of course, somebody that many of you on stream, actually 4 of you on stream at least, know is Nick Nimmin. Of course, he's not off YouTube because he is on YouTube. But of course, with him looking over my website or my Facebook page and stuff like that, or my Facebook, wow, I am out of it. With him looking over the YouTube page and making suggestions for everything, I definitely know that I probably would not have hit this without him saying, pare down, make your niche smaller. Don't do everything, because if you try to do everything, you're not going to do anything. And so, yeah, really him telling that over and over and over again finally is what got me to pare down to do things like this. And of course, the channel reviews, my awesome header that I got is obviously because Nick was like, hey, you should do this, 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 and this. And I did this, 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 and that. So, if it weren't for Nick, I probably would not be at this either. And of course, everybody else that has watched my videos, everybody else that has commented on my videos, everybody else that is watching right now, I thank you all very much. And Q&A time? It can be about anything. My gear, my favorite mustache wax, my favorite beard oil, whatever you want to ask, provided it's, you know, family friendly. Oh, and you can even ask about the canoe as well. And yes, I am extremely excited to work on that canoe. Don't know if you saw the last video. I put it out yesterday. So yeah, I'm not only going to be doing the canoe, I've got a few other little projects that I'm going to be working on as well. Just the canoe is the big one that I'm doing this year. I've got a few things on the truck that I want to do, on my pickup truck and stuff. So there will be a few other little projects, but most of those are going to be one video projects anyway. Why did I grow a beard? Because I hate my chin. Really, I hate my chin. I've got one of them butt crack chins, and so therefore the goatee covers it up well. Now ask me why I don't have a beard. Yeah, cutting out that template is really going to make it easy. My dad's maybe even going to make one. So I was like, you know what? Let's save everybody a little bit of money and get it. Very honest answer. I'm a very honest kind of person. Yeah, that's simple. It is that simple. I've got a little butt crack chin here, and I don't like it. So I grew a goatee. And the reason why I don't have a full beard is, one, because I look like Joe Dirt. It grows in down to here, and nothing here, and nothing really here. So I end up looking really bad. But the main reason is because I'm on the fire department, and I can get away with having a short-ish goatee. Like if I grow this all the way out, I can't put on a mask, the SCBA mask, you know, the air mask and stuff like that. So I can get away with the goatee, but having a full beard would impede on the air mask, and because I'm usually one of the first ones at the fire department, I'm probably putting on an air mask. I know, how can you be on a fire department if you're on disability? Well, pretty simple. If the pager goes off and I've got a migraine, I'm much slower, and I just don't go. So if I get to the department and I have a migraine, I let people know, hey, I've got a migraine, put me on one of the later trucks, and they do so. Funny thing with the pager though, it's a migraine medicine for me. The adrenaline gets rid of the migraine pretty well. So, Taiwaz, what can you relate to? Would you grow a beard for charity? No. Because growing a beard for charity means that I can't do my job on the fire department. And to me, that is definitely the most important thing for me. I mean, the fire department is pretty much my life. Tawaz, are you all the way, like, are you watching live, or are you behind a little bit? Because I think you might be behind a bit. Any more questions or comments? Would I shave it all off for charity? It would have to be a very, very large sum. And I would have to have several videos already in the making, you know, for like 3 months. Because I can't do mustache wax reviews, I can't do beard wax reviews. So I would have to have, like, you know, a lot of body scrubs, that kind of stuff in line before I would ever even consider that. Okay, yeah, if you just got that, you're definitely not live. But if you just refresh, then you should be live, hopefully. 5 people in chat, and I only have 4 likes. I would appreciate it if the last person would go ahead and press that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. The fireman's ball. We don't have a fireman's ball. Nope. We have a barbecue, but that's just, you know, firefighters. That's pretty much about it. And come on, questions. What's the hardest review so far? What do you mean by hardest? Check it out. My new little buddy, by the way. I have not done a review on this guy yet, but it will be coming probably towards the end of the summer, because I'm really going to be putting it through its paces. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a Yi action cam. There's the 5 likes. See, now we got 5 likes, but we only got 6 people. Now we got 6 people watching. So that means that somebody's hasn't liked yet. Of all the products you've reviewed, which is your absolute favorite? That's a hard one. That is a really hard one. Well, honestly, I'm gonna cop out on this and say my review on this bad boy right here, because without this I wouldn't be making good YouTube videos, and it would look all like my first videos did. So this here is a Sony Nex 5T, and I love this thing. Let's see here. You wanted a question. I guess the hardest one for me was one that I recorded the entire thing on, and the Tascam wasn't on at all, and the audio for it was absolute junk. I could not use it at all. So then I had to go and re-record everything for that same video, and I don't remember exactly which one it was, but yeah, it was a pain. What are some of my favorite products? I would have to say, honestly, let's say Profit and Tools beard oil, and I'm not just saying that because trying to suck up or anything, but this is a really cool oil, and if you guys don't believe me, just watch this next week's review, because this stuff is amazing. And then Firehouse Mustache Wax is still one of my top favorite mustache wax. Sorry, out of air. Hang on. Something that I haven't reviewed yet? Peace Tea. It's addicting. What are some of the functions of the camera? It's actually a pretty basic camera. To be honest with you, it really is. But I like it because it was the best, cheapest camera that I could buy that has different lenses for it. It's got the pop-up, which I had to have a pop-up for YouTube, so therefore that I made sure that that was a feature. And I wanted an actual camera that I could learn on how to actually take good pictures. And so therefore this little mirrorless was the answer to it. And I already have a couple of different cameras that I'm looking at buying eventually, to not necessarily replace this one, but to supplement it. Breathe. Yes, I'm a dork. and I'm okay with that. Sony, what it is a NEX 5T, NEX 5T. And then this little guy here is a Yi Action Cam, which if you watched the video yesterday, a lot of that was done with this little guy here, because the 5T only lasts about 20 minutes before it will overheat or turn off. So this little guy is what I'm getting any long recordings with, and also time lapse. And I just got this little thing here for wind. This little cover here is all wind thing. So just got that today. So gonna be trying that out on the garden vlog, because that's a thing. Keep the questions. Oh, guys, exciting news. I am changing up my background thing. Well, here too, but my background on videos is no longer going to be, you know, my standard set with the products behind me back over here and stuff like that. It is actually going to be a nice lit gray backdrop. I just got to figure out how to cut it down to the right size that I need it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be cool. I just got that in the mail today, and I opened it up and it's already got cat hair on it because, well, my cat likes to leave his hair everywhere. Why not use my mobile phone too? Because honestly, it's a pain to get the video off of this. It's just a pain because, I don't know, it's just a pain. By the way, if you haven't already, sorry, I was checking my Instagram, because I have Instagram. It is actually, let me tell you what the thing is on it. _reviews. If you've got Instagram, go over to there, follow me. I do a lot more on Instagram than I do Twitter now, just because it's easier to take a picture of a product and shove it up on there, or take a picture of what I did today and shove it up on there. So if you guys want live pictures or whatever of projects especially, definitely follow my Twitter and my Instagram, because I will be posting information about both the projects over on those social medias. Yeah, I know what, even with pulling it off, you know, plugging it in the computer, it's still a pain. And honestly, this camera on here really isn't that super great, so it's just more of a pain for me to worry about when I can get this and use this. Yes, Red Rocket, I am still going. Hey, Chris! You're one that I thanked. See, you're on my thanked list. Thank you, sir, for commenting on my videos and participating in conversations and such on videos. Let's see here. What a way to spend the government's money. I'm also honest. Don't quite get what you mean, and you must be way behind. And you know what? I don't care. Because, well, I'm trying to do the best that I can to get off of Social Security. So, I'm okay with that. Cherie, or Mystery, I do believe that they already... Oh, they are not. Okay, yeah, I will definitely be adding that. It should get automatically added. If you go to any of my recent videos, all of my social media links... Actually, the last 2 videos for sure has my actual social media links down there. So definitely go and make sure that you follow those. 2 thumbs up to me. Well, thank you very much, sir. Duck you, I'm unsubscribing. Bye, Chris. Thanks for commenting and stuff on videos when you were subscribed. Oh, who else did I thank? I thanked MFK 30, Patrick Yermy, Tim Kennedy, and Madman Gaming. All have commented quite a bit on my videos. Tawaz, I'm pretty sure that you're still like behind. Grab the little dot at the bottom of the the little play thing and drag it all the way to the right, because I'm pretty sure that you're you're behind there by a couple about a minute or two. And us, yes, I did thank you all because you are all amazing. Or you wouldn't be here, because I know that there's at least 2 other YouTubers that you probably would be enjoying more, but yet you're still here. I'm just slow in real life. Guess what? So am I. I'm slow in real life too. Roberta, come on, that's not needed. Do I have to time you out? Kind of sad. I was hoping that Costume Co. would hop on here. I actually made her a moderator. Oh, Cricket, thank you very much for doing reviews and unboxings and letting people know that I was live. That was nice of you. In case you guys don't know, I am on a Discord with about, well, most of the people in this room right now. So I just hopped on over there because it said that I was tagged in a comment, and evidently Red Rocket or Red, what is the yeah, Red Rocket wrestles Red Rocket Wrestles had tagged me in a comment over on Discord. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And people think that I care that they leave if they don't like what I do with my disability money. Real talk, people. I don't care. Do you know how many people are on disability that use it for way worse things than I do? A lot. And I'm okay with it. But you know what? I didn't have a choice but to go on Social Security because I was unable to keep a job because of migraines. So, yeah. It's kind of too bad that he's not going to see my waving goodbye to him because he wasn't watching live. He was evidently way at the beginning of the video. A lot. Yes. And this wasn't expensive. Just so you all know, this was like $450. So you're glad that I am who I am. Well, thank you very much. And yes, real talk, because sometimes real talk is needed. And I'm not gonna pretend like I'm full-time on the fire department. I'm not gonna pretend like I, have a full-time job when I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you, to people that follow me. That's just not who I am. F that guy. Honestly, it's not really a big loss, and I kind of saw it coming, unfortunately, because he disliked the boat video that I did yesterday, and sure as. Okay, I will try to remember that. Sure as mystery. He disliked it because he said that he just doesn't have any interest in building boats. So I said, that's cool. Just stay tuned and watch the regular Friday videos then. Like, I have no problem if you don't watch all my videos, because I know that my project videos aren't for everybody. He got it. And I'm okay with that. That's why I don't, if you noticed, guys, I don't put a lot of time into the thumbnails for my project videos. I don't put a super long time into the editing. I make the videos look good, yes, as best as I can, but I'm not half as picky with those as I am my reviews. Why? Because those are more for me. They're more for my family. They're more for my close friends that like to watch the projects and see what I'm up to. They're not necessarily to bring in new subscribers, because no project is going to be the same. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, haters gonna hate. That is very true. So yeah, you know, I'm just not. To me, I'm over 1,000, guys. Yay! In fact, I'm at 1,015 or 1,014 now without him. But I'm still over 1,000. So it's not that huge of a loss. And I know that with YouTube doing their whole clean out thing, there's a good chance that they'll hit me and I will end up dropping back down to that below 1,000 subscribers. But oh well. I hit it once, I'll hit it again, right? What's the first thing I'm going to do with my canoe? Dance with it. I got a whole choreographed dance for it. No, I'm gonna put it in the water, man. I'm gonna put that canoe in the water and I'm gonna attempt to get in it. I say attempt because I've never gotten into a canoe before. I've gotten into rowboats and I've almost tipped rowboats by getting into them. So the canoe, I won't be surprised if I tip it first. Ooh, Roberta's censoring herself? I'm confused. Yeah, and then, well, yeah, I meant fishing or boating or what. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get used to rowing it. Before I do any fishing in it, before I do any crayfishing in it, which I am planning on doing. And I will probably do videos of that as well, because one of the project videos will probably end up being making some crayfish traps. And so yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing boating, you know. The first thing will be me getting used to paddling it and not tipping it and getting used to how the waves move it and all that kind of stuff. And that's going to take me a couple, or probably about a month before I feel comfortable with fishing out of it or setting crayfish traps or anything like that over the side of it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get used to that first. I definitely have to get myself a life vest because I don't do well with water, which sounds weird considering that I'm building a canoe. But here in North Dakota, to be able to get to any good fishing spots, you pretty much have to have a boat. And I don't like ticks. And ticks are everywhere in North Dakota, so therefore it's just much easier to be in a boat. Because I can go up to a dock, shove the boat in, and get into the boat. I don't have to go wandering off in grasses and stuff. I mean, I very well could anyways, but you know what I mean. Sure as? I don't understand your comment over on Discord. 3D reviews and canoe. Yeah, guys, this is really cool, and I really appreciate you guys chilling out with me and watching this live stream. Yes, ticks. They're the devil's spawn. They suck your blood. No joke. And they're about yay big, or yay big, depending on how big they are. We have deer ticks, I believe. I think we might actually have both. If I remember correctly, we have both of them here. Luckily, we're in one of the only parts of the state where deer ticks aren't, like, we have them, but there's not been even one case of Lyme disease in, like, the past, like, 80 years or so. So, I guess that's one positive of being, you know, somewhere where your face freezes the second you go outside during the winter. Ew, ticks, bugs. Yuck. Well, thank you, Roberta. And, yeah, guys, this is just really cool, and I'm so excited to be over that 1,000 mark. Hopefully they will see my channel and be like, yes, you are a good YouTuber. You will get your monetization back. And then I will be able to get, like, all the fun stuff that comes along with it. And hopefully be able to do more and continue to upgrade my stuff. See, guys, honestly, one thing about his comment, too, is him saying, oh, well, what a good way to spend the government's money. Hate to tell him, this is pretty much the only thing that I've bought for YouTube that hasn't been AdSense. I'm not kidding. I upgraded everything else with AdSense. I got the lighting with AdSense. I got pretty much everything. Everything that I upgraded with AdSense. A lot of the products that I've bought has been with AdSense. Yeah, so I'm not spending my government check on stuff for YouTube. Oh no, I'm not trying to justify, don't get me wrong. I'm just explaining it to you guys so that you guys know, because you guys have a right to know. Well, you guys that live in the United States anyway have a right to know. You guys that live in the United States and pay taxes have a right to know. And I'm completely open about it. And so, yeah, that's that. And on that note, I will drop that subject. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing that about it. But, yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. You should get a green screen and put yourself on a beach. Oh, that's awesome. I do actually have a green blanket thing that I use for green screening, but this doesn't, well, I don't know how well OBS does green screening, and maybe that might be something that I'll have to look into just to mess around with it on here. But before I really get into anything like that, I'm gonna upgrade this webcam because, like I said, it's only 720 and I really want 1080. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, that's what all my videos are done in, is 1080p, because to me, I don't see any point in doing them in 4K. So let's see here, how long are we going on now? Ooh, we just hit an hour and 5 minutes. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm glad 4K is overrated. I completely agree. Now, mind you, there are instances where it's needed. I'm not going to say that there's not. On Blu-rays and stuff, I would love to have a 4K Blu-ray or whatever it's called now for that, just because it'd be cool to have. However, it's not really needed. It's not a necessity. Like 1080 to me is plenty good. I'm sure that will change once, you know, standard is 8K. But for right now anyway, for 1080 is plenty good, especially for YouTube when most people are watching the videos on their phone. Yes, it is a huge strain on the computer, and I don't have that much memory. I've only got a terabyte, no, two. Yeah, I've only got 2 terabytes in the computer right now, and which is something that I'm actually I've got a 4 terabyte hard drive, or is it an 8? I don't know. It's a 4 or 8 terabyte hard drive that I need to figure out to how to get everything into auto save to it, so that I have a double of everything, but. Yeah, I've only got 2 terabytes in my computer, and I've got 2 years worth of videos, and I've been putting out at least 1 video every week for the last, you know, 3 years, 3.5 years. And so I keep all my footage. Everything that I recorded for all those videos, I have all of it. I do need to go through it all. However, that's probably never going to happen. So, you know. It is what it is. Let's see here. Tawaz says, also a huge strain on the computer. I think 1080 is a must, but anything higher than that is overrated, and it's hard on the computer. Wow, I don't even have last week's. Really? You don't even keep last week's? I forget what kind of content you do. But yeah, I have it just because you never know when I might want to pull up some of that footage and use it in a bloopers video, or I want to use it for, like, for instance, my video intro, my channel intro video. I took all of that footage off of footage that wasn't on the actual video itself, because there was just parts that fit better for that I didn't have, so in the actual video. Games and randomness. Yeah, I mean, if I was doing game stuff, I probably wouldn't keep it either, to be honest with you. I thought the same thing, but I have a 1 terabyte laptop that I do everything on. Shiraz, thank you very much, sir, for coming by and checking out my live stream. It is much appreciated, and you have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Yeah, so no space to save the videos, yeah. And honestly, gaming stuff, once you post it, you're probably not going to want to go back to that particular game and pick out parts that you didn't use in the actual video. So that kind of makes sense. Did you guys notice that YouTube has a Cobra Kai emblem today? At least mine does. Yeah, so you definitely could download it off of YouTube later on if you needed it. Let me check something here real quick. Oh, so that's where... Oh, wow. Okay, I just found where the chat is. You don't see a Cobra Kai thing? That's weird. I just found out where chat is on, like, the live stream health thing. Interesting. Oh well, back to here I go. But I do suppose that if anybody has any more questions, please ask them. Or any comments about anything at all. Alright, Taiwaz. You have a wonderful night. I'm probably going to be shutting down the stream here in shortly anyways. So, thank you very much for stopping by. And on that note, people, I think I am going to call it a night. And yes, just so you know, Roberta, I'm very close to being done with my half a gallon of water for the night. But on that note, I am going to call it a night. If you guys want to know what that's all about, I am drinking a half a gallon of water every day, and for the last 5 days or so, I have said that I have to finish that half a gallon before I get a piece of tea. However, I wanted this with supper, so I cheated today. But anyways, on that note, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching this after the stream, and leave comments down in the comment section if you want answers of anything about this stream whatsoever. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And until next time, you have a good one.